Alright folks, good morning. It's a Saturday morning. We are going down Marine Drive. It's a biryani place. Wonderful. The energy that you need after a good cycle ride. And then of course the Marine Drive. That's where all the healthy people in the morning come to work out. One of the most popular places for folks around this area just to burn their extra calories. Hey, good morning to you friends. It's another beautiful Saturday morning and I'm down Marine Drive. Yeah, a long stretch of road by the sea, beautiful breeze, less traffic, quite safe, and here am I, right? So it was relatively easy taking a decision today to get out of bed, get onto my bike and start cycling. Very often decision making in life is not as easy as that, right? Especially if you are in the corporate world, you know how buying decisions can be. So let me show you how Marine Drive looks like. So getting back to the corporate world, something I have been doing with some of our partner sellers is to understand the buying complexity in organizations. Usually when you have more people involved in a purchase decision, the complexity is that each of them come with a different mindset, with their own objectives, mental frames, and the toughest point is not to find a way to sell them, but for each of them to come to consensus about what they really need for the organization. And that is the biggest challenge today B2B salespeople are facing. So it's an interesting paradigm which was surfaced by this Gartner study on high performing salespeople, and then a follow-up study on the customer side. And this is, oh, I have a competitor. Right. So getting back to the topic, so this is about the challenger customer, right? And how the challenger sales mind is or should understand and navigate the buying complexity of the corporate world. Interesting, isn't it? Sea looks calm and quiet. So it's a relatively easy morning so far. I hope it will stay the same, at least for the morning half. Beautiful golf face. We have the Shangri-La and a couple of other buildings coming. The Taj. Oh, there's a yacht. And a couple of Navy vessels. Doesn't look like a yacht in my books. But nevertheless, let's call itself a yacht. Yes, the port city is coming up. It's said to be the promised land for the country, the so-called the boom pad. Okay, that's going to unleash an economic boom when it happens. Hopefully COVID will be gone by then. I might be still pedaling, who knows. But I hope you can see monument there. It's barely visible, right? The monument of SWRD Bandaranaike, one of the most learned and I would say the most intellectual politician the country ever had, an Oxford graduate who spoke very well in English as well as in Sinhalese, but for political reasons completely changed the trajectory of Sri Lanka. Well, many people praise him, but he did a political move for his survival. And perhaps today the country is suffering due to most of these decisions taken by predecessors. Anyway, my opinions are my opinions. So that's the end of the Golf Face drive. The old Parliament. All right, I've been on the saddle for some time. It's been a long time. So really, friends, the bum hurts a lot because I think I done this kind of ride well over a couple of years. I have friends who ride in a very professional way, but I can't join them, right? Because I am not up to the mark. So these are practice runs to make sure I'm on par with them when I start. Oh, if I'm not, then I'll have to do solo runs. I'm afraid by the time I go home, my bum will not talk to me. But you got to pay some price, right? If you need to stay fit, get fitter, and if you want to ride with the big boys. So for those of you who have not seen Colombo Fort for a long time, here is a sightseeing tour for you. Well, Regal Cinema. Oh, the beautiful Lotus Tower with the rising sun. Beautiful sight. Saturday morning. A significant landmark. Yes, many people complain about the cost of such construction. What value addition can it bring to a country? And all that nonsense, right? But city has to have its character, its landmarks, and who knows, tourist attractions. I agree, cost may be exorbitant, but it is also relative, right? You try to do this 10 years from now, how much would it cost then versus the cost incurred now? As of its value, commercial value, economic value, well, you got to wait and see. Okay, this is a very famous junction. Ibang Walahandi. Okay. So we are next to the Colombo Municipal Council. Looks like the White House, but it's not. Some people imagine it's the White House. And of course, the biggest park in Colombo. The park was originally called Victoria Park, named after, of course, the once Queen of Victoria in England. But now it's renamed as Viharamadevi Park, which was one of our queens in the past. She, of course, has a different history and has been the talk of the town in the recent past for undesirable connotations with a political type. Let's not go there. So it's I'm not sure the square kilometers of this beautiful park, but it's the only open space of this size available for the city dwellers of Colombo. For many years it was kind of fenced up and you could only enter from certain places, but now when the sitting president was the defense secretary, he got the fence removed, right, and giving free access to anybody and everyone to enjoy the beautiful park. Good deed indeed. Also, we had a famous minister, now retired, who once plotted to carve out a section of this park and sell it off to a property developer. I need not tell you, what would have motivated them. That's really interesting. Okay, folks, had a small incident, nothing major. A motorcyclist just brushed past me. He didn't hit me, just brushed past. So he was got truly excited and ran into the pavement with a minor scratch. That's okay, it's all part of the game. Okay, this is another famous location for burning all those tires around your waist. Yes, folks, Independence Square is where people come to be independent of their fat bellies. Stop at bellies. Yeah, the sports ministry grounds, green as ever. certainly competitors. I should be inspired. Go faster. Don't worry, folks. I get on to your speed, don't worry. In time, in time. Okay. Another peaceful road. Less traffic usually. At least I have seen a couple of them doing it. Finger looking good, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hey, Mr. Doberman. Who let the dogs out? Go, go, go. So, this footage is for Michelle. She wanted to know where is Duplication Road, or whether I crossed Duplication Road. Sorry, Dickman's Road. My bad. Well, I'm on Dickman's Road. And I bet you can't recognize, right? So this is how it looks like. Few things have changed. New places have established themselves, and some, like the old post office, remains the same, along with the telecom office there. Alright. Roads are the same. By roads are the same. Upgraded pathways, walkways, pavements. So that is one half of the famous Dickman's Road. If you know the past, this junction probably was famous for various notorious things in my school days. Okay, we are back to the remaining part of Duplication Road. I covered this in one of my previous rides, so absolutely not interested to film anymore. So once again, stay safe, stay fit, and be energized for an exciting week.